Today is July 10th. We're going to a service call out here in Glendale. We've been to this customer's house once before. We actually replaced the circulator pump last week. His heater also needs replacement. That we did not have in stock, so we're coming back with the heater. And yeah, we're gonna get him up and running. And then we gotta stop at Whittier. We got a customer that says that he has a hot springs that is not heating as well. He's having the power ready light, and we're gonna go diagnose and figure out what's going on and get them back up running as well. With that said, we'll see if we could try to get some video here. I normally don't like recording and making commentary when the customer's nearby. To me, it just makes it awkward. So, stay tuned. Alright, so we're gonna replace the heater on the old Sundance. We're here at the spot now. Removing. Alright, so the panel's off. We got the spot right here. You can see the heater. We're replacing the heater because it's leaking. So there's moisture. Pretty bad. A lot of water chemistry issue. Do this with the water in it. Oh, it has a clamp on there. No big deal. It does have that air bleeder part there. Not a big deal. We'll just clamp it. We're going to go ahead and heat up these pipes. I'm going to clamp those too. So here we go, we got this clamped. Now we're gonna get this clamped on. Alright, so there's two ways we could do this. I do have a barb plug here because the other clamps are already. So it's clamped there, clamp over there. We remove that, just plug it up real quick, we should be fine. Plus it'll allow us to move the stroke pump out of the way. And yes, we did have to use a different circulator pump because the E10s are just known for just failing left and right. So we put in the E5, which should be suffice. Not the best, but it's better than the alternative to use an E10, and then we'll be back in about a year or two, and because they just fail. All right, so we got that pipe disconnected. We got that plugged. My fingers in the way. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand. So we got that. Now we just have to slip this off. Alright, got it off. Now we can slide this whole heater out. Alrighty. Look at this. It's just the water's pouring out of here like crazy. Look at that. It's not even, and the heater's not even hooked up. That's crazy. Customer said that this heater was replaced about a year or two ago, which, yep, already see orange. See how bad this is. Here, let me see all that rust. Something leaked in here. Alright, so we got the heater completely disconnected, the old one. Now we're gonna get the new one on. And position it. Here's the new one. We gotta take this tube off. I got the new tube on, I put a new clamp, and I put the barb on. Now we're gonna reattach the sensor. Grab the old clamp for this sensor here. Alright, got the heater installed. I have the clamps put on. Everything's all reinstalled here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the final hookup on the electrical. And we'll power it up. Alright, we got the new heater on. It's all set, spa's on. Flow switch is running, heater's on right now. We're gonna verify, make sure the new heater is actually on and pulling juice by checking the amp draw here. Alright, so we got our amp meter on, and well enough, the heater is pulling 16 amps. So we're good. So we're gonna let it run for a few minutes because we are using an E5 circulation pump instead of the E10. Again, those E10s are known for failing, especially their newer ones. The old ones that came originally with these 20-year-old Sundance jacuzzis work great, but for some reason on these new ones, they all just have problems. They just fail within a year or two. I tried calling out the manufacturer saying, let them know, but they never called me back or emailed me back. So I make do what I can out in the field for my customers, and so far it's not overheating. And right now feels fine, so we'll see. Let it run for a little bit, see how it goes. So just look at the heater here, see where it failed. Probably failed right through there. See, and this is what we tell customers: don't overdo it on chlorine. Let's see, chlorine or bromide. And don't use liquid chlorine either, because that'll just definitely destroy your equipment. Customer said that this heater has been replaced like about a year or two ago, and if it was in fact not that long ago, that's how quickly corrosive water could damage your equipment. So stay on top of it. If you need help, feel free to reach out or go to dbspaservice.com and click on Spa Center. We have a lot of resources there on how to maintain your spa properly without having to have issues like this, because this is what costs customers money in the long run, and this is one of the reasons why people stop liking hot tubs, just because they keep spending money on repairs. So we're gonna go button it up. All right, we just finalized the invoice, got paid. Now we're gonna go back to the van and go on to the next job here.